Hey everyone, I'm back and today we're going to be talking about The Expendables 3. And this movie came out in 2014 and is the third Expendables movie. And I couldn't believe it when I finished the movie, but this movie was easily the worst Expendables movie I've seen so far. I haven't seen the fourth one yet, but wow, this movie was just really boring, really bad, really stupid, and it never really embraces how stupid it is, except with Mel Gibson. I thought he was like the best part of the movie. From his performance, he felt like he had an understanding of what type of movie he was in, and that's what made him entertaining to watch. But everyone else, it just felt like they didn't want to be there, or they're just like not interested, or they're just tired, or some other reason. I have no idea why. But it just kind of felt like they wanted to go big, and the film overall just had no impact on me, and I just didn't care about any of the characters. And the movie does this whole like, I'm okay dying, but I'm not gonna let any of you else get killed type of thing for a main character. So a big chunk of the movie is just characters screwing around, not doing anything. Well, characters are doing things, but the plot isn't going to progress, and you already know this. And the movie's just wasting time, and it's really stupid. And this movie also introduces so many new characters, and it doesn't have time to develop them out, really, or make them interesting. It's just, okay, we're introducing a lot of characters. We have a lot. We have a lot of names. We have so much going on, except not really, because there's only so much you can do in a movie that's 2 hours long, but we got a lot of big names. That's something, right? Give them something interesting to do, or like flesh them out to make them interesting, like Top Gun Maverick. Like, that's a great example, I feel. Like, the characters, like, you care about them, and they develop them just enough so you have an understanding of like who they are, and even the ones that aren't developed so much, like, you do get a sense of their personality. Where in this movie, you don't really get that. They try to do that, but in the end, it just comes across as forced and not very well thought out. And it's really distracting, and all you can really hear at that point is the writer, or at least that's what I felt while watching the movie. The special effects in this movie were bad. Everything just looked like it was in a computer, and it was very distracting. I didn't really care for how the effects looked. It just looked way too bright, and they didn't feel like they were a part of the environment. I didn't really feel as though this was a well shot movie. There were lots of cuts and lots of close-ups, not nearly enough wide shots, and you can barely tell what's going on in the action sequences, and when it's not action, it's just boring to watch, and you're just waiting for the action scenes, and eventually you do get some action scenes, but it's not that fun for all the reasons I just mentioned. The music is terrible. The song choices I don't like, and it was just pulling me out of the experience every time. And overall, this movie was just very bland, very boring, and I was very happy that it was on Netflix so I could watch it at 1.5 times speed, because the vast majority of this movie was very boring. The best part of the movie was Mel Gibson. I thought he was very fun to watch. And sadly, most of the movie did not have him, and the best part of the movie is barely in the movie. So unfortunately, I can't recommend this movie to you. It's not good. It's not a good action movie, and these Expendable movies have never been good. And if you want an Expendables movie that is like somewhat decent-ish, I guess, like, the closest you're going to get to a good Expendables movie is what I'm trying to say, is the second movie. I think the second movie is better. That's probably the best one, even though I don't think it's great. But just watch the second one and skip 1 and 3. They're not worth your time. And with all that being said, I'm going to give The Expendables 3 a 2 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of The Expendables 3, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up. And before I tell you that, I just wanted to show you what I got today. I got to the Fly collection, and I got this for October, so I can review some horror movies, and at this point I'm trying to find a horror movie franchise to review every Halloween. It's basically what I'm trying to do now. Like, I did a year for Saw, I also did one for Friday the 13th, and I think I had A Nightmare on Elm Street, like half of that in 1 year. The same year I did Friday the 13th, and this year I'm gonna do The Fly. And I've never seen any of these movies before. And we got 5 movies. I'll just show you one of... We got the original The Fly. We got Return of the Fly. We got The Curse of the Fly. the David Cronenberg The Fly, the remake, which that's the one I'm most excited to see, and The Fly 2. I mostly got it for the David Cronenberg film, because I heard that movie's good, and also it's apparently one of the best remakes ever, or at least best horror remakes ever. So I'm excited to check those out. But anyways, those aren't going to be my next review, because it's not October yet. Even by the time this video is posted up, or by the time of me recording this, it's not October. But my next review is going to be for Rebel Without a Cause, so look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.